cold. Meanwhile, rappers say the same thing like Coco.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Golden.
Everyone's in their seats here at the Oracle Arena as the Golden State Warriors look to grab a win in front of the home crowd here. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
You know what? That's a problem anytime, but especially on the road where you need to be given an extra effort.
Now, look at Memphis's starting group. They've got Klay Thompson. Favors is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. And it's Drummond with the jam.
I like the way Klay now studies a defense and makes great decisions with the ball.
Klay Thompson came ready-made to the NBA as far as his three-point shooting goes, Steve. But what impresses you most with how he's developed the rest of his game?
Well, he was a shooter. Now he's a scorer. He can post up, he can knock it down from the mid-range, and he can make plays off the dribble now. You can tell he spent a lot of time on his footwork.
Here's Fox. Hits it from three-point range. Fox has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And Fox must continue to work on that shot. When he's knocking it down from there, boy, the D is in trouble.
Now here's Evans, trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Charlotte. Anthony finds Evans. Over Porter. And it's Evans missing. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. This is the first meeting of the season between these teams, and he stressed to his guys they need to rely on their instincts at the offensive end. He said, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses without forcing things. If we keep doing that, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if they can keep that up tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
As always, DA, appreciate the good work. So, guys, they want to see their shooting percentage high up there immediately.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you're just hoping a few guys get hot. It means a commitment to finding good shots.
Well, we know they have shooters that can get hot, but you're right. It has to be an organized offensive scheme. And the continued development of Tyreke Evans, more efficient now as a scorer. And we know he can fill up the rest of the stat sheet.
And thinking about Evans, how truly productive he is when he's healthy.
He still has the ability to take over a game, especially when the jump shot is falling. He loves the bright lights, and he loves a challenge. You love to see him playing on some winning teams over the backstretch of his career.
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Anthony. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And checking out the numbers for Evans. He had a strong showing last season. Put up about 19 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Evans kicks to Anthony. Passes it to Beasley. And here's Mills. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Fox. And the Warriors miss again. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Thompson, left side. Rebound, Evans. Here's Golden State. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And here's Mills, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Evans. The 11-footer, and that one goes long. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Fox is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Porter. And it's Favors in at the power forward. Now here's Anthony. Beasley, the pass to Mills. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson against Evans. Golden State needs to get off a shot. No good from Beasley. And the Grizzlies leading by 6.
In terms of player salaries, you want to get what you pay for. Not the case for the Grizzlies last season. 2 of the 3 highest paid guys, one played in just 12 games, the other played in just 36.
Fresh 24 for the Grizzlies. Goes back up. Favors can't get it to go. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for Golden State. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Buries the long-range jumper. Well, looking at the Grizzlies last season, they really didn't have the talent on the bench to make up for some of those injuries.
They've botched a lot of draft picks over the years. No infusion of young talent. No surprise that they ended up with the second worst record in the league.
Here is Favors after the Warriors pick up 3. Here's Fox, and a wide-open look for Porter. Drummond finds Porter. A putback, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got his second bucket.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
And the pass to Mills. Outside Anthony. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Otto Porter. A very nice season for him last year. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
Anthony dishes to Mills. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And you can see it in terms of protecting the rim. Drummond has the ability. He just needs to stay active on a consistent basis.
Now here's Mills. Another 3 for Golden State.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
And Steve, you wonder, had Evans not had all the injuries, how great he could have been.
Well, he has all the skills. He has good size for a guard. He's athletic. So the ability is there. But you have to manage his minutes. That's just the reality.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick and roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Beasley back to Anthony, kicks it to Evans. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. His 3-pointers off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Thompson outside. Lets the 3 fly. Memphis with a new shot clock. And that one's good by Favors.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Evans against Thompson. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Here's Evans. Over Thompson.
Just a phenomenal job by Klay Thompson.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They have the 6-point lead. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, I like that they're aggressively going to the rack. That establishes an attitude, a certain toughness. They just need to stay committed to their game plan.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start.
As we return to Oracle Arena, we get a glimpse of the commuters on BARTS, the public transportation system here in the Bay Area. Bay Area Rapid Transit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
We've got Anthony. Tyreek Evans out there with Mills. Then it's Gortat, and it's Beasley in at the four-man position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Drummond, there's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter. We've got plenty of great ball handlers in this game, but when you talk about the best of the best, Steve, who comes to mind? Great ball handlers in the league right now.
I think Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, James Harden, Chris Paul, Kemba Walker, those are some of the names that stand out for me, and those are kind of the guards. But for me, now you're starting to see the Giannis Antetokounmpo, the guys at that size, Kevin Durant being able to handle the basketball. So those names are the kind of the names that stick out for me.
And that one's good by Favors.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Warriors trail by 9. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And Mills kicks to Anthony. Over Drummond. Second shot opportunity. Gortat misses.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end.
Fox, no good.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Pass to Mills. He kicks it to Carmelo. And another 3 for Golden State.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6.
3 titles in the last 4 seasons for the Warriors. Dynasty, that word you don't throw around lightly, but we're witnessing one in Golden State.
Down low, Porter goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one's on Anthony.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
And the Warriors going into last season ranked by odds makers as the highest favorite ever. Smitty, in any sport.
Yes, the clear favorites, and that remains the case this season again. They've assembled a roster that stands as one of the all-time greats.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
And when you watch Tyreek, sure, the injury sapped some of his athleticism, but he still finds ways to make an impact.
And that one's good by Favors.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Beasley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over Porter. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
Here's Evans. Dishes it to Anthony. Lets it fly. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut to just 7 points in the basket from Tyreke Evans.
Gotta appreciate the aggressiveness of Evans. Excellent at shooting as soon as he gets the pass.
Thompson from long range. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. 6 points for Klay Thompson.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Thompson against Evans. To the left side wing. Mills with it, shoots over Fox. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action after this word. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. They've got Favors. De'Aaron Fox out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Offensive rebound. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Gortat.
His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
Fox kicks to Drummond. Now here's Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy. Double-digit lead and still putting it on them.
Timeout called the Warriors. Steve, you had an excellent playing career. Talk a little bit about the work you had to put in and just to get to the NBA.
Yeah, it comes down to that work ethic. Obviously, we all have talent, but you have to put in that work. And that work continues on the court, off the court, and it's basically 365 days a year where you have to find a way to get better.
Was it mainly shooting for you?
No, not mainly shooting for me, Kevin. I think it was always just my overall game.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout, and he tried to pep them up. He said, look, nobody said this was going to be a cakewalk. We knew they weren't going to back down or go away. So if we want this game, we got to take it from them. A lot of fire from Coach during that speech, Kevin.
And the shot is good.
Aggressive into the teeth of the defense. Klay showing he's not just a threat on the perimeter.
On the wing, Evans. Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
From deep, Evans. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And that's now 11 points for Tyreke Evans.
And it's good to see Tyreke working on his perimeter stroke, showing signs of improvement, shooting from deep.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Can't convert, but a good opportunity from mid-range. He'll take that every time.
Mills. Gortat trying to break loose. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. 1:44 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Evans. And no good that time. Good D by Thompson. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Now Favors. Back to Fox. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. And another miss by Memphis. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for Golden State. Evans, right side. Out left to the wing. Mills, that's a 2-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now here's Fox. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Drummond. Thompson outside. The dish to Porter. Here's Fox. The Grizzlies with another miss.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
Over Thompson. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. Now, here's Fox, covered by Mills. And here is Fox. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
Nike on a dresser, you want a styler, I wanna